consistency, perseverance, patience. People get these when they join an opportunity. They have a lottery type mentality where they're unrealistic expectations. They mail 300 flyers. They didn't make $300, so they quit. It's not realistic.
Right.
You got to think long term.
Right.
The pros that I'm learning from in mail order, and they've been doing it a long time. One of the guys that I learned from he's been doing it for 51 years. The year I was born in 67, he started when he was 16 years old doing mail order. He says, and Lon says, and other people say, 30 a day is the magic number. 30 postcards a day or 30 envelopes a day. If you do that with pretty much any program or any product or service through mail order, you will get a lot of signups and sales with 30 a day.
True.
So we should work our way up to 30 a day. Of course, if you're putting them in envelopes, it's going to be about $15 a day. But if you're using your profits, it's other people's money. It's not a big deal when it comes out of your sales,
Correct.
I teach that, OPM, other people's money. Other people's content too. You can share Arnold's videos. You can share my videos. Our team members, if they're shy, they can use my videos. I even give them permission to download my videos, upload them on their channel, put their link in the description. I tell them what to use for a title. I tell them what to use for key phrases and keywords, and they could use my content,
That's correct. Hold on just a moment. I got to mute for just a second. Hey, Mike, would you continue? I gotta go downstairs. My wife is just getting here. She needs a little help. Would you continue? I'll be right back.
Is there a way to pause it and we can continue when you get done?
Let's see. Okay, Mike, can you tell us a little bit about the owner of Phase 10, Lon Lindsay? Can you give us a little information about him? I understand that you recently met him.
I did, and I kept seeing his name on, since I got into a mail order program that wasn't this, it was another one. I kept seeing his name and his wife, Jan Lindsay and Lon Lindsay, on all these other programs and flyers, and that's one good thing about some of those programs. Even if they're not a very good program, you still get your name on flyers, and you're branding yourself. People get used to seeing the leaders' names on all this stuff. And I was like, this guy must be doing something. He's in a lot of programs. And then I started seeing the Phase 10 postcards and flyers come to me from other affiliates. And I called that recorded message, and then I saw his email address on the flyer. So I emailed him and I said, can I call you, or can I have a few questions? And I didn't understand it. I think the first time I talked to him for like 2 hours right off the bat from the beginning.
Yeah.
And him and I clicked right away, and he picked up on my experience of online marketing. He wants to do more of what I do online, and I want to do more of what he does offline. I want to learn what he knows, and he wants to learn from me. So it was a good match, and we had a lot to share and give to each other.
Yeah.
And he explained a lot to me, and just like I told you, once you start getting paid more consistently, you really start to understand how everything works. I didn't know if there was an MLM hidden in the background, that it was a downline builder. I didn't know what it was. And I asked him, one of the first questions was, what is the product? What are we selling? And he said, making money is the product. I said, I know, but that's not really a product. What is the product? And he said, it's lead labels. I said, okay, there's a lot of programs that have lead labels. And then I wanted to implement a couple of other things. I said, well, I want to give more than just lead labels, because that's pretty common. A lot of programs, especially flyer programs, they have leads for the product. I wanted to give away his books. I wanted to buy them and give them to my team members, his paperback books. I wanted to give them other things. He has a lot of articles on paper that I could give them. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to create more value and physical stuff. And he actually has 4 books that are on Amazon. And when I found that out, I was like, ooh, those are more products that I can start marketing and giving to my team members to add value.
Correct.
And he said, well, you have a lot more room to do that than I do, because he's not making a whole lot of profit, because he's providing the starter kit. We're getting the commission. He's just getting the stamps. So he's like, you got more leverage as far as giving them more value, because you're getting a higher commission. So you can go ahead and give those things away rather than him, because he would lose money if he gave away that kind of value.
Yeah. Understood.
So I can, if I'm getting $185 or $92, I can afford to give $25, $35, or even $50 or $100 worth of stuff to people, which makes me more competitive with the other people in the program. Well, he took all those ideas, and we were talking about leverage. We were talking about full color flyers and postcards. He took all that stuff that him and I were talking about, all my ideas about how I wanted to create my own affiliate program on paper and mail order. And then like a month later, he said, look at my new program, check it out. Well, the money funnel had every single thing that I was talking with him on the phone about.
Yeah.
He added the leverage with the money funnel. It's very similar to the Phase 10 program, but it pays on 2 levels. It's got more products. It's got the books. It's got articles. It's got I think the flyers are nicer and the postcards are nicer. You can make money off of your team, your direct referrals. You get paid on 2 levels. It has leverage,
Yeah.
If you sign up, you're on my money funnel team. So when you promote your money funnel postcards, I get a commission from it. I don't know. It's not a whole lot of a percentage, but it's something that I can still earn money off my team. If you get a big team, you could be making a lot of money from their postcards and their stamps and their mailing and their efforts.
Right. Yeah. Leveraged income is something that that a lot of people. Some people don't understand it, but once you do understand leveraged income, my wife, she's a realtor, and brokers. Most people understand, real estate brokers, where they make a small portion of the sales of their real estate agents. And
if they own the agency, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, and they give the agents a commission.
Yeah, correct.
Whoever designs what happened?
It's giving me some pop-ups here.
It went to the time limit. We might have to start another one.
Oh, it went to the limit?
It says the meeting no longer has a time limit. Oh. I just clicked OK. Is it still recording?
Yeah. It's still. This is our first time coming up with a Zoom meeting, so please excuse us. This is good content, Mike. If it's okay with you, I still want to post this because this is good information. We can listen.
Well, leverage is good for like whoever's the admin,
yeah,
the creator of the program.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in Phase 10 and everybody in the money funnel, we're all on Lon Lindsay's team. He's a super affiliate now because he owns the program. He's the designer, the creator. So he has leverage with us. He makes money when we promote. He builds his list because we're sending our leads to him.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about Lon is he gives us all the information. When they fill out the form, Lon is not one of those admins that keeps it all to themselves and we don't know how to contact our team. He gives us the phone number, the name, the postal address, the email address. Everything he gets, he gives to us. He's not greedy. He's not going to keep it all to himself. He wants us to work with our team members because he has thousands of people in this program. There's I think 3,000 people in this program. He can't work with all of them. He sends a lot of them to me and he calls me his spokesperson on the phone because he knows I have time to talk to him on the phone and he doesn't have time for chit chat. He's running his business. He does other things. He goes golfing. He's involved in his senior citizen community. He gets together and he has blues festivals at his 55 and older community in Florida. He's a very busy guy. He said, I work a lot, but I love what I do.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to be on the phone all the time, so he sends them to me, which brands me as a leader, and
yeah,
it makes an impression to them because he's sending them to me. Even if they're not on my team, if they have questions, he sends them to me.
Absolutely. That's great. That's great. And that just builds your knowledge too. He's
trusting.
He's putting a lot of pouring information into you. I mean, and he's seeing that, right? Because you're using it.
He trusts me, and he likes giving stuff. He's given me thousands and thousands of dollars worth of leads and product and stuff, articles, books, everything. And he sees me being generous to my team.
Yeah.
It's just like Christianity. We get blessed to be a blessing to other people. We're not blessing people because we got blessed, but it just keeps coming because it's coming from the heart, and it's being generous. We're not being selfish. We're sharing, we're teaching. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. We're basically, Lon is he's a retired school teacher. He used to teach math. He knows numbers. He knows comp plans. He knows how to create these formulas where they can be really powerful. And his wife was an English and writing and creative writing and grammar and all that. She was an English teacher. He was a math teacher for junior high and high school. So he said, I just want your life to change. I want your son and you to have a better life, and anything I have that I give you, that I show you and I give you, it's yours to use to better your life. And I've never met a mentor like that didn't put a price tag on that stuff. It's super valuable. He could be getting a lot of money doing personal coaching or selling this stuff, but he's giving it to me, and he sees me giving to my team. And I take a lot of my commissions. A lot of times I'll let it build up as a tab on his end, and he'll be like, oh, by the way, you got $400 here in your commissions, and he'll let me know where the total is at. And sometimes I just tell him, go ahead and send Arnold seven sales, or go ahead and send some of my team members some signups and some sales. And when they come in to Lon Lindsay, or if they come in from me, they'll give them to them. I have even I'm not bragging, all glory to God. I have upgraded people from phase 5 to phase 6. If I see that they're trying and they're really working hard and they're communicating with me and connecting with me, they're not ignoring me, they're really trying hard. I reward them. Yeah. I don't want to enable people that are doing very little, because then they do even less, and then I'm doing everything and I get frustrated. So the ones that are really taking action, especially my YouTubers, they're making videos. You're starting to make videos now, and those are the people I really am excited about, because they're copying exactly what I'm doing. Correct. I'm using YouTube for an audience. It's a free audience. If you're consistent, it's super powerful. You are branding yourself like crazy, and people may not buy from me, but they all know who I am on YouTube now with Postcards and Flyers. Yeah.
And this is our first Zoom meeting together, but I had talked with you prior to joining, and I have the same vision as you. I mean, I want to grow the team to help to brand us all, right, to make sure that we're all successful in this business. And that's and I'm going to continue to lock arms with you so that we can grow everyone and help everyone be successful, right?
Yeah, and last week when I met Lon Lindsay face to face for the first time, we both really were enjoying our time together, and I spent a few hours with him, and I mentioned the word competition, and he said, I don't see you or other people as competition. I see them as colleagues. There's some things that I know that he doesn't know. There's some things that he knows that I don't know. And you want to get a team of people that are talented in different areas, because there's some things that I'm not very good at, or I don't use at all. But if I see it's effective and it's worth it, or it's cost effective, it can save me money, or if it can take me to another level or another platform to use, like Instagram or something like that I don't use, if I get taught how to use it properly. And the Power Lead system is super good for that.
Correct.
And you're in the Power Lead system. You know how it can. There's a reason why they call it Power Lead system, because it puts power behind any product, any opportunity, any service, any company. You can brand everything to you and to your product, and you can put presentation videos in there with buttons. You can create share codes for your team if they don't know how to make funnels.
Right.
it's really, really simple to build a funnel and a system that's automated, and then you just email your people and communicate and build relationships with them. You got to show them the basics, just like Frank taught us to show them even the simplicity of how to sign up.
Correct.
Which is what I want to click on, that sign up page.
Right here, sign up, yeah.
You know,
and also
there's people that never did anything and they don't even know how to sign up. So you got to kind of explain even the simple things. You know, they fill out the form.
Correct. So yeah, when you go to the website, I mean, either you can go to my website. My rep code is 165041. And Mike, would you share your rep code, please?
My ID number is 162258.
Okay.
And they should write those down. Write those down. I always tell everybody, write down our phone numbers, write down our email address, write down our ID numbers.
Yeah. And you click the sign up, and then you. But I also want to say if another team member sent you to this video, be loyal to them, be nice to them. Yes.
They thought of you. Don't use my ID number or Arnold's if they sent it to you. Use their ID number.
You connect with them.
Yeah, you're still going to get coaching.
Resources.
You're still going to get coaching and help from me and Arnold and these videos. Just I want everybody to make money. Me and Arnold and the leaders. I don't like programs where only a couple people make money. I get upset when people are not making money.
Yeah.
Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, if they hit that print button, it's just going to print a blank flyer. Go ahead and click the print button.
Let's see, come open.
It's going to make like a PDF document.
Didn't open. Let's see. Oh, it's opening. Kind of slow. Yeah, it's to print. It's trying to print it.
Yeah, it's gonna basically, since we're on your website, it's gonna print a blank flyer, and they would fill out the form after they print it, and it would have your ID number on it already.
Yeah.
Otherwise they can choose option A, B, C, or D. Option A is phase 1, I think.
Yeah, option under option 2.
Option A is phase 1. Option B is phase 3.
And option 4 was C. Option C.
Option C is phase 5.
Correct.
Option D is phase 6. So whoever showed you this video, if they're only in phase 4 or if they're only in phase 3, you probably want to come in at phase 3 so they get commission. If they jump above you and they go to phase 6, it's going to go to whoever's the next one up that has phase 6 or phase 5 or whatever. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
And what he did here is he connected it to a PayPal button, and the stamps are converted to cash so it can go through PayPal. And Lon was not affected by the PayPal craziness, so he still has a PayPal, and as long as PayPal is still the processor we're using, we're still going to use it. But you never know with PayPal how long it's going to last, you know.
Right.
But it's been working fine. People like it, especially the ones that I attract online. I give them the website, they fill out the form, they put their phone number, their area code, their email, they fill out the form, they choose which one they want to start at. I like to sell phase 6 because they save $310. They get the money funnels 1, 2, and 3, which costs $310. They get the money funnel. It's a whole new program, standalone program. They get that value, which is what you did.
Yes, correct.
So you paid $220, and you got a lot of value from phase 10, but you also got the money funnels 1, 2, and 3. Now, I didn't make a commission off of funnel 1, 2, and 3, but when you upgrade to funnel 4 in the money funnel, I will get paid. Right. I'm not sure exactly how much, but I think it's like $90 I get.
Right.
So it's a good value. You know, I'm not making money on the money funnel yet, but you get a savings of $310. So you're getting a lot of value being the customer.
Correct.
And then you can go down to the bottom where it says, has the form. They choose the state. They fill out all this stuff: email, phone number, area code, city, state, zip, apartment number if you have one, and then it shows Arnold's ID number, which is something I wanted to talk about too. Arnold got this website because, and I have one too. See, it says 165041. That's his number for phase 10, his ID number. If you don't pay the $15 one time for a website like this, people will have to type in that ID number. And if they mistype the number, or if they don't put any number in there, they're going to be an orphan, and they're going to go to Lon Lindsay, and he's not going to have any idea where they came from.
Correct.
He'll just know they went to the 10phases.com site. But I do recommend getting at least that $15 website, just so you don't have to worry about losing your commissions to being an orphan.
Correct. Yeah, it's a great value. It really is. I'll probably get the same one for the money funnel as well. I mean, it's a great value.
It's got a tiny bit of branding. If you go to the top of the page, it says his name. Scroll up to the top, you'll see your name in the corner up in top left.
Right. Mike, this was a great